Let me start right at the top with the Swachh photo op, as we are calling it. Now, we've heard about Swachh Bharat. Narendra Modi always reminds us, the Prime Minister, and you've probably seen more VVIPs and celebrities wield a broom in the last month than you ever have in your life. Now, the Prime Minister's Swachh Bharat campaign may be well-intentioned, but some within his own flock don't seem to resist the temptation to constantly do photo ops. A fixed match has been caught on camera here in the national capital. It shows, first take a look at these pictures. You have people who are putting garbage there. They create a garbage mound in a clean area, and lo and behold, what happens a few minutes later? Satish Upadhyay, the BJP president in Delhi, Shazia Ilmi, one-time face of the Aam Aadmi Party on television, come to the area and start cleaning it with their brooms. So first you put the garbage and then you clean it up. That's an interesting way of doing Swachh Bharat, it appears. But those are the images that our backstory has caught. Moment before Netas arrive, here you have the brooms being put out, and that's how the Swachh Bharat campaign has left the BJP red-faced today. Damning pictures that are exposing just how sometimes you simply resort to photo ops. The BJP now distancing itself from the issue.
They say pictures don't lie. This set shows municipality staffers littering a pavement with garbage. Minutes later, Delhi BJP chief Satish Upadhyay and Shazia Ilmi arrive at the venue. Sweep away the artificial mess, clearly dumped for the occasion. The VIPs smile for the cameras as part of Modi's much-hyped Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Opposition quick to jump on the bandwagon, slamming the BJP and the PM's pet campaign. But then, pictures don't lie. The fixed match has been caught on camera. Amidst all the outcry, the real question: does Prime Minister Modi's Clean India campaign run the risk of turning into yet another photo op? Bureau Report, headlines today.
Okay, let me raise the question then. Is the Swachh Bharat campaign in danger of being reduced to a photo op? That's the question I want to raise at the top of the news today at 9. Let's go straight to our panelists. I'm joined by Sambit Patra of the Bharatiya Janata Party. I'm also joined by Ajay Kumar, spokesperson of the Congress, joined by Raghav Chadha, member of the Aam Aadmi Party, and by Sunita Narayan for the Centre for Science and Environment. Appreciate all my guests joining us here at the top of the 9 o'clock news. But I want to come to you, Sambit Patra. What kind of photo op was that, Sambit Patra? First you get someone to dump the garbage and then you clean it up. It appears almost embarrassing.
Rajdeep, you are right. I should not try to defend the indefensible. The methodology that we have seen today is absolutely wrong, but the campaign is absolutely right. I mean, the campaign that Mr. Narendra Modi has promoted across the length and the breadth of the country about cleanliness is something which India required. But, well, yes, the organizers of this particular one event that we are talking about must not have done what they have done today. And Mr. Satish Upadhyay, the president of Delhi BJP, was just a guest there. I mean, the organizers were someone different, just as I have been telling. It was the ambassadors who have been appointed, who are not from BJP. And I think they should rethink as to this is not the way the Swachhata Bharat Abhiyan can be carried forward. So though the intention behind the campaign is something which is exceptional, which is historic, once in a while such kind of methodologies do crop up, and we should shun such kind of methodologies.
I am asking you, Sambit Patra, on this program. I allowed you to say that you are admitting, therefore, that the BJP committed a faux pas?
No,
are you blaming the India Islamic Center? Who do you hold responsible? There seems to be a temptation on the part of politicians of the BJP at the moment to somehow be seen with a jhadu on camera, immediately tweet the picture.
No, two things. First and foremost, as I told you, Satish Upadhyay ji was the guest in the event which was organized by one of the ambassadors of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which was Mr. Qureshi of the Indian Islamic Center. Though I would not comment upon the way he organized this whole event, but whatever we are seeing on your screen is not the right method of propagating Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So anyhow, the campaign is good, the intentions are good, India is being cleaned, and all of my friends, those who are present on your esteemed panel today would agree to the fact that the kind of message that has gone across the country is historical. Well, yes, one or two slips here or there do happen, and I would pray upon the organizers of such event that they should not adopt such kind of methods just for a fact that one method went wrong. We should not criticize the whole campaign.
But it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. So you are admitting today, it's good to have a leader admitting on camera that he is embarrassed by what his party has done, his party men have done. And are you also accepting, therefore,
I had said it was the organizers.
My proposition that a lot of this is being done for the camera? A lot of this Swachh Bharat, the Prime Minister may be well-intentioned, but it is turning out to be a photo op. Why can't I see your leaders perhaps doing a little bit more for Safai Karmacharis? I don't see them asking for better conditions for Safai Karmacharis. I don't see them actually being involved in issues of sanitation. It's not just about wielding a broom, Sambit Patra.
There are two things over here, Rajdeep. You have to learn one thing, and let me first begin by saying the caveat that the party has not faltered over here. The organizers of this particular event, which in this case is one of the ambassadors of cleanliness, has gone wrong. And I apologize on behalf of the organizer, though the organizers would come forward and say whatever clarification the organizer had to give. As far as your particular question is concerned, let me answer it. First, well, photo op is also an essential part of any kind of campaign drive. Remember, if celebrities, if politicians wield a broom, I would not see as a sin. I would see as a message which has been driven in a very subtle way across the country. Only thing is that, well, yes, it should not just be a photo op. It should also have intentions attached to the photo that we are displaying. Secondly, I mean, it is not that this is the only event that took place in Delhi. Silent action is going on everywhere. You would see that in corners of Delhi
events are increasingly becoming symbolic. They are becoming photo ops now. Ajay Kumar, you've heard a BJP leader. They're very clearly and candidly saying that it's an, it's a one-off. Please don't generalize, is what I think Sambit Patra is trying to suggest, that this was a one-off where leaders were caught off guard because he claims the organizers handled it in a ham-handed manner. How do you respond, Ajay Kumar?
You know, Rajdeep, it's a much deeper malaise because I keep saying it's event management. Couple of things which are definitely wrong. Even if you look at the historical data, and I don't want to pinpoint but this government, but even if you look at the data from Gujarat for the past 14-15 years, because we are saying that it has its roots there, 50% of the population of Gujarat people still defecate in the open. There is no discussion. Karamchari job is being outsourced. The celebrity model is a typical event management model. If you look at the way crackers have reduced in India, it was through getting kids involved, children involved, you know, the polio program.
So you're saying it's event management?
People went across to every, it was in...
You're calling it event management. Okay, that's one line. One belief is that this is... Hold on, Ajay. This is one belief is that this is event management. Raghav Chadha, you want to step in because the other belief is the Aam Aadmi Party is simply looking, because Delhi elections are coming, anything to embarrass the BJP. The moment you see a photo, the Aam Aadmi Party dives into the situation.
Well, on the contrary, Mr. Sardesai, Aam Aadmi Party was the first and the only political party which supported the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and which actively participated in it. And while we participated in it and continue to participate in it, we gave one word of caution to the government. We said that this entire Swachh Bharat Abhiyan should not and must not be limited to photo ops, tokenism and symbolism. Now, this particular event has taken symbolism and photo ops to a different level altogether. Mr. Satish Upadhyay and other office bearers of the Bharatiya Janata Party who were doing that artificial cleaning have in fact made a mockery of the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and have ridiculed a hope of 1 billion people to have a cleaner India. And while my able friend...
They claim that they went to that area...
I'm coming to that. Yes, while my able friend Mr. Sambit Patra is trying to shift the blame, allow me to point out 3 instances in the past 5 weeks when the Honorable High Court of Delhi has reprimanded the Bharatiya Janata Party run Municipal Corporation of Delhi. On 17th of September, the Delhi High Court said that you have submitted fake and photoshopped photographs in order to showcase that you have cleaned a particular area in Dwarka. This was submitted by the South Delhi Municipal Corporation, which was headed by the current BJP Delhi chief, Mr. Satish Upadhyay. On 30th October, the Delhi High Court said that there is unimaginable amount of filth and garbage in Delhi, and it is the responsibility of the MCD to act. And on 5th November, that is yesterday, the Honorable High Court went on to say that the Bharatiya Janata Party-run municipal corporation is running a Dirty India campaign. I repeat myself. The Honorable High Court said that the Bharatiya Janata Party-run MCD is running a Ganda Bharat Abhiyan. So there is a complete track record to this.
You can't just respond before I come to Sunita Narayan. Let him
saying
respond.
It was a one-off event.
Mr. Raghav Chadha, you have 28 MLAs. We need to know their track record on sanitation. The BJP controls MCD. We need to know their track record on sanitation. But Sambit Patra, the question is, you are the political representatives. And the fact is, political representatives seem to like the idea of simply being on camera at the moment. I come back to it. You're not doing anything for Safai Karmacharis. I don't hear of a campaign that the BJP is taking out to improve the working conditions for Safai Karmacharis. To my mind, that would be part of a true campaign. Will you concede, Raghav, that this, Sambit, that this is somewhere becoming event management? What Ajay Kumar described as event management, Narendra Modi style.
Rajdeep, I mean, I would just ask one question to the panelists present over here, including you. That is there anything wrong with a campaign which talks about cleanliness? And today all of you would agree to the fact that cleanliness has been brought to the next level in India.
Yeah, but it's not going to be solved. It's not going to be solved through event management.
I'm answering.
It's a good concept. But you can't reduce everything to event management.
I am answering. The best part is, well, as far as the campaign of cleanliness is concerned, there has to be a part of advertisement also, which Mr. Modi recently said that I thank the media people. They have given a lot of space to cleanliness, and that is the reason as to why people of this country have realized the importance of cleanliness and they're participating actively in it. But the problem is Congress and Aam Aadmi Party in no way should try to politicize an issue. Rather, they should be helpful to this cleanliness drive. Well, yes, once the organizers have faulted, once the organizers may have faulted somewhere, just because one organizer faulted somewhere, you start pointing fingers towards the whole concept of cleanliness drive. Well, yes, you have the right. You have the right.
Not the whole concept. No, you're wrong, my friend. Not the whole concept of cleanliness drive, but the integrity, sincerity and commitment of the Bharatiya Janata Party Delhi unit, the commitment of the MCD, which is run by the Bharatiya Janata Party for the past 7 years. It is their intent what is we are questioning. And this particular event has exposed your model of governance that you want to implement in Delhi.
Raghav,
I am sorry to say.
Let's not now extend it to the model of governance. My limited point, Ajay Kumar, the point that Sambit Patra makes, a lot of this is politicized, he says. An example of that politicization could be the fact that when Shashi Tharoor was invited by the Prime Minister to join the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, he was immediately questioned why he was joining it. Is the Congress also saying that the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan belongs to Narendra Modi and the BJP? You can also join in. You can also participate with them. I'm not sure Ajay can hear us there, but let me bring in Sunita Narayan. Sunita Narayan, is your fear that this is becoming completely politicized? BJP wants to organize these events because they feel the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is theirs. Congress would like a share of it. Aam Aadmi Party would like a share. Nobody is really worried about sanitation.
Rajdeep, I would request you, please, not to invite anyone but politicians on a program till the elections are over. Because clearly, we do not want a serious discussion. You only want political parties to harangue each other. The fact is, cleaning India is a very big issue. And I think it's very important that the Prime Minister has put it on the agenda. I think we all appreciate that. Whether it is cleaning the air of Delhi, whether it is cleaning the rivers of India, whether it is cleaning the garbage that we are all drowning under. But the fact is that we are not going to be able to clean up India unless we have a serious game plan on how we are going to do that. And I think that's what we should be discussing.
But has this
not
become
this
event
kind
management?
of ridiculous debate between the Congress,
has this become event management?
the BJP and the AAP.
No, my limited point is that is this in danger of becoming event management? One is the politicization, and as you say, the haranguing of
course
is it in danger of becoming event management?
But you're not listening. But you're not listening, Rajdeep. Of course it will become an event management because we are not discussing exactly what we mean by cleaning India. The fact is, even if you sweep the garbage and even if you sweep the garbage on a dirty road, all you're doing is to sweep it and put it into a container. From where does it go? You're sweeping it from one point to another point. We need to talk about what do we mean by garbage management. And we need to stop cleaning sweeps. Cleaning the streets where they're already clean. I think the fact is that even if you want a photo op, go into the parts of Delhi which really require cleaning. But it's a good message. It's an important message. Do not let politicians destroy such an important message. We have to clean up India, but get serious about it. That's the message you and I should be giving them.
Can I therefore take it for a moment beyond politics? I don't know if Ajay Kumar can now hear us of the Congress party, because Ajay Kumar, the point I tried to make to you was Shashi Tharoor tried to join the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. And immediately the Congress party said, why do you need to join the Prime Minister's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan? Is the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan about a political party, or as Sunita Narayan says, has to rise above politics and has to actually look at issues? What are the issues that need to be tackled to ensure that we can be a cleaner country?
Signal nahi hai kya?
Exactly.
Raghav Chaddha, you want to answer that? Is this Aam Aadmi Party versus Congress versus BJP, or is it simply about all of you coming together to find issues?
Well, Mr. Sardesai, if this Cleaning India initiative would have been an initiative of just one party or limited to one party, certainly the Aam Aadmi Party would have not contributed in it. We wholeheartedly participated in it and continue to participate in. And I completely agree with what Sunita ji has said. We need a holistic plan. Doing cleaning, artificially cleaning in certain areas in Delhi by celebrities or some politicians would not help the cause. You see, cleanliness is a sustained effort. It is a continuing activity and you need a holistic plan. But I would still like to make one important point which is very close to my heart. You see, while I am criticizing the Bharatiya Janata Party office bearers for all this, I would also like to criticize them for one important point. You see, I think what they have done is essentially made a mockery of the Safai Karamcharis. The NDMC Safai Karamcharis were brought in the morning, they were asked to litter garbage and dry leaves, and then at the end of it they were asked to clean it up. No. It is making a mockery of the entire fraternity of Safai Karamcharis and a mockery of their pitiable living and working conditions. And this is precisely what we highlighted back then when this campaign was started.
Let's be clear, that is one of the issues that needs to be tackled, the conditions of Safai Karmacharis. But again, Ajay Kumar, now if you can hear me, is the Congress party, the country's still the largest opposition party, willing to reach out to the government on Swachh Bharat, or you treat it as a BJP campaign? That for you don't want to handle this campaign because Narendra Modi will benefit from it.
You know, first of all, Rajdeep, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was before the Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan and before the total sanitation program of their Mr. Vajpayee's government. So first of all, if this government had the decency to start accepting Mr. Vajpayee started the total sanitation program, went ahead with the Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan which the UPA government started. So we are ready as long as the action is substantial, like getting the Safai Samitis at the village levels, improving mechanization, improving the conditions of the Safai Karamcharis, mechanization, you know, not outsourcing. So it has to be an agenda, not endorsing celebrities and getting involved with
what's
school
wrong
children.
with celebrities? Hold on. Then let's be honest, it's good to also, you need role models. If a celebrity is willing to get wholeheartedly involved in a campaign, nothing wrong. Let's not also damn all celebrities.
No, but one second, Rajdeep, let me finish. The question is, it's become a celebrity-driven agenda. It should be an agenda for the people of India, you know, so that it has to start with understanding the structure of municipal governance, village, and where does this dirt get disposed? Like what Sunita said was correct. You pick up the dirt and go and dispose it on some poor man in front of his basti and then blame the basti people for, you know, having unhygienic conditions. So the root cause of all of us, is dumping our garbage in front of the bastis and blaming the basti people. So I think it needs a total relook.
Let me ask Sunita therefore in conclusion. Sunita, do you believe that you need a bit of celebrity endorsement? Nothing wrong at one level to have those photo ops, to have people at least raising this issue, whether it is Hrithik Roshan, whether it's Anita Ambani, whether it's an Amir Khan. And on the other hand, to also look for tangible solutions. Can both coexist rather than us looking at it binary event management versus how are we going to find better solutions?
Absolutely, Rajdeep. I think I have nothing against celebrities. I think the fact that the Prime Minister himself has raised an issue and people that some people look up to are taking up a broom, I think it's important. We shouldn't discount that. But I think where we are in danger of losing the big challenge that has been put up and the big opportunity that we have is that if we don't get serious about it and if we don't get a plan to get our cities clean. Okay. And I think that's the moment, that's the point that we should be discussing. And it's not just garbage, it's also the air in our cities, it's also the rivers. And cleaning India has to be the biggest mission, and I'm really again delighted that the Prime Minister has put it in our face. Let's not lose this opportunity. Let's get serious.
Okay, you're saying that this is an opportunity. Let's not lose this opportunity. Let's not get caught in the politics of BJP versus AAP versus Congress. This needs to be a national mission, really. Appreciate you're joining us here on the top on a day when the BJP has been a little embarrassed by what has happened outside the India Islamic Center. Where do we stand? My take. The Prime Minister's Swachh Bharat initiative is laudable in principle, but translating it into reality needs more than just celebrity endorsement. The dangers of hype taking over from substance are all too obvious. The recent incident at the India Islamic Center is a case in point. What we need is a meaningful private-public partnership on sanitation, not a public relations blitz where the jhadu is reduced to a photo op. Okay, think about that, and let's then turn to the story that's breaking today on the news today at 9. More news coming in. BJP President Amit Shah has called up Uddhav Thackeray, the Shiv Sena chief, this evening. And he has now asked Uddhav Thackeray to forward the name of the Shiv Sena leader that he would like inducted into the cabinet expansion that's planned at on Sunday at the centre. Sources telling us Anil Desai of the Shiv Sena is a front runner who could in 3 days from now find a place in the government. This, of course, at a time when the BJP and Shiv Sena have not sorted out their problems in Maharashtra. Now, all this is happening even as various names are doing the rounds. The big story, of course, is Manohar Parrikar, we are now told, is certain to leave Goa. Mr. Parrikar will now almost certainly also replace Arun Jaitley as the country's next defense minister. Okay, but first I want to focus on that bit of breaking news which is coming in from Mumbai, that the Shiv Sena will get a berth in the cabinet. That's the story that's breaking this evening. The Shiv Sena likely to get a berth, and Anil Desai is the man who's likely to get that berth in the cabinet. Yeah, so let's go straight across to Javed Ansari to find out more. Javed, I want to raise various issues. First, of course, the Shiv Sena. Are we now certain that the Shiv Sena will be part of the union cabinet with one more member being added to from the Sena? Suresh Prabhu on my screen. He's been with the Shiv Sena in the past. There's talk he could be the country's next environment minister. Is he the front runner?
Well, there is talk. He's tipped to be to be inducted. Mr. Modi has made no secret of that. But what we can only confirm is that Mr. Amit Shah did call up his Sena counterpart, Mr. Thackeray, and requested him to suggest names. But what we are hearing from our sources in the Sena in Mumbai is that they are in no hurry to do that, because they first want the Maharashtra ministerial allocations to be settled before they suggest names for the central cabinet. So that's where things stand, Rajdeep. As far as Mr. Suresh Prabhu is concerned, there is no, he served as the energy minister in Mr. Vajpayee's cabinet. He has a lot going for him. There are a lot of people in Delhi rooting for him, Prime Minister Modi being one of them. But whether the Shiv Sena will give its nod immediately is the moot question. What we are hearing from Mumbai is that they are in no hurry to do so.
Let me turn to two more names. One name I just now mentioned, Suresh Prabhu, who I'm told could well become the environment minister. Interesting, because he's been with the Shiv Sena, then was removed from the cabinet as power minister when Vajpayee was prime minister, because the Shiv Sena and he had disagreements. I'm told now he's becoming a key point person for Prime Minister Modi. Do you believe that he could be potentially an environment minister or some important minister in this cabinet reshuffle?
Well, indeed. But the big question is, will Mr. Modi because he has still not quit the Sena. Let's not forget, he's still technically a member of the Sena. So will Mr. Modi not wait for Uddhav Thackeray to suggest his name, but pick a Sena member over Mr. Thackeray's head and induct him into the cabinet? It seems unlikely. He will probably wait for what Mr. Thackeray has to say, unless of course Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah have decided that there'll be a parting of ways with the Sena.
The other question is Manohar Parrikar. We have been told that it's now almost certain that Mr. Parrikar is leaving Goa and is moving to Delhi. So it appears that he will be the country's next defense minister, and that means that the BJP wants to move their prime chief minister from Goa to Delhi.
Yes, I'd be very surprised if that doesn't happen, because everything indicates that. All things point to Mr. Manohar Parrikar taking over as the next defense minister. Mr. Parrikar hinted in almost as many words this morning. So he's considered to be bright and upright, and he fits the bill. Mr. Modi has wanted him to be included in the first batch of ministers that was sworn in, but Mr. Parrikar, for reasons of his own, hesitated. Now it appears that Mr. Modi has prevailed upon him and he's willing to move to Delhi.
Okay, so Manohar Parrikar ready to move to Delhi, possibility of Suresh Prabhu becoming the next environment minister, possibility of the Shiv Sena joining the cabinet. Some sense we are getting of that possible cabinet expansion on Sunday. Javed Ansari, appreciate your joining us and speaking to us on the cabinet expansion. Let's turn to the big story that's coming from south of the Vindhyas. It's coming from Bengaluru. At a time when the city is reeling under a spate of rapes, especially of young students, the state's Home Minister, Mr. George, is now finding himself in controversy. He says the media coverage on the horrific rapes was done to increase TRPs. Despite the outrage over his remarks, the minister has refused to apologize. Rohini Swami now reports from Bengaluru.
If the spate of sexual violence against children in Bangalore wasn't troubling enough, if a city once considered among India's safest hasn't been shaken by serial predation of minors, leave it to a minister to make things worse. Enter Home Minister of Karnataka, pointing a finger directly at journalists, accusing the media of highlighting rape cases just to boost television ratings.
ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಇದೆ ಇಂಥ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ TRP ರೇಟ್ ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ.
The man entrusted with the security of every Karnataka citizen was responding to questions about the rising spate of rape involving children in prominent schools. Rising anger forced the minister and his boss to respond.